vampire wizard, or a dark wizard, who is a vampire, yes. Welcome back to Dark Wizard and the realm of Cheshire. It looks like our turn is done already, so I will reap the consequences of my previous actions in my previous playthrough. Let's see what I had in store for myself. It looks like their leader has used Mega Restore on a paralyzed warlord. I am recalling that I was paralyzing in mass, as I tend to do to my enemies. Woe to them, for they will be paralyzed greatly. Which is a lot of fun, I must admit. It is. Although, if I were to do things again or choose a different side, I might take a few more wizards, because they're just so much fun too with their status effects and whatnot. But in any case, Wax is once again paralyzed. And we get to make the joke, oh, and now my ghost is too. My Wraith, he lost a haunting battle. It's just, the Wax Hydra, it's just so realistic. They say it's wax, but it's just so lifelike. I mean, you'd think it's not, but they say, look, it's wax, the Wax Hydra, and I guess I have to believe them. But man, is that it's oh Wax, must you be paralyzed so much? It is fitting of your name. Anyways, I've been thinking a lot about vampires because our leader is a vampire in this game, and that is very appropriate for Halloween, and I was thinking it would be kind of fun. I'm turning this episode into a episode of this game / a vlog at the same time. Oh yes, Baba took a few hits. Is there anyone critically injured? Rex is a little bit. But anyways, yeah, go ahead and take a cure there, my friend. I was thinking about vampires a lot, because our leader is a vampire, yes, and a wonderfully, deliciously evil dark wizard / vampire who will cast Blade Storm. Well, we could hit the warlord, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep Arcana on his toes and get more experience that way. In any case, although it would be fun to hit one of the warlocks. Too late. Can we re-paralyze that warlord? I've been thinking about being a Dracula this year, or a vampire. A vampire / potentially Dracula for Halloween. If you're curious what I'm gonna do for Halloween this year, I think it would be kind of fun to be the Dracula, bleh, because, well, I don't know, I've never been one to get into Halloween that much. Not because I don't like Halloween, I love Halloween. And any excuse, yay, the warlord is paralyzed. Take that, you poor warlord. Oh, woe upon my enemies, for they will be paralyzed repeatedly. Anyways, Gimli, can you manage to chop that monk in half? Can you cleave? Will that monk have been cleft in twain? Nearly. His staff is cleft in twain, but there's a bit of monk left for the hounds to gnaw upon. Release the hounds. Okay, so really close. I knew he could take out that warlock. Alright, but yeah, unless there's some other costume that you would like to see me wear for Halloween, I think it would be easy to be a Dracula and kind of fun to be a Dracula, bleh. And do a couple vampire-themed games, like the Castlevanias, as I was talking about before. There's a lot of Castlevania games. Strahd's Possession. If I do the vampire theme, Dracula and some of the vampire-themed games might stick around after Halloween a little bit, because it might take me a little while to get through them all, but or at least get through them to my heart's content. So do be aware that if you vote for that, it might be an extended Halloween. I'm not sure if you guys are into that, but in any case, I think I like the idea. I think I want to be a Dracula. I think it would be fun, and I think it'd be fun to kill a warlock with a harpy. But then again, wait, Spock wants to do something. That warlock is nearly dead. Ted would like to make him dead, but he cannot. Or how about Rex? Can Rex pull off munching a warlock to death? Probably yes. Okay, so then that happens. And then how far can Spock move? Only to this. I was hoping he could reach one of the more important opponents back there. Just go ahead and erupt that skeleton back to the era that he came from. Despite the fact that I put an arrow in him needlessly, he has been knocked. He was not ready for this era and has been taken back to a more appropriate time period. Oh, poor guy. Anyways, and now we have taken care of the warlock threat and gotten vengeance for our fallen comrade who was ganged up upon so terribly, so horribly. Grok, you're a little bit injured. Go ahead, do the rest thing where you relax. Have we done all the movements? Alright, turn completed. That bit of forest at the end of a road that disappears into the forest looks highly suspicious. Something definitely I should search. Also, there was a thing that looked like a ruins over there, or a city, or something. So that's, I think I might want to search that too. I'm not sure if I can search with my leader, but I don't think I want to bother because my leader's time is very valuable. Yeah, I don't know what else I would do. Yeah, there's a ruin over here. I think I looked at that in a previous episode or something. Anyways, yeah, and there's another road that disappears into the forest. Yeah, we need to start getting our people to the cities and start talking to them because, I don't know, it's kind of more convenient to do that than wait till the end of the round, or wait and send a search party afterwards. Although you tend, you can always send a search party afterwards. You tend to unlock everything with a search party. In any case, let's just keep bashing away, do things, get stuff done. Just move troops and press buttons. I could search with the harpy, but that wouldn't make sense. Just claim the city. Just do something. Just shoot the guy. Of course, the harpy is one of the fastest people, so if anyone could just move out and leave this to other people. Oh well, wraith class change. I'm just trying to get through this. Lich. Upgrade to a lich. At this point, as long as I don't take forever, that's the main thing. We've got this in the bag, generally speaking. So, I feel like I'm wasting more time with indecision than with anything else. Although I guess if I do things more efficiently, I will waste less time in game, considering I have gotten to this point in Skarn. It's only Skarn 29. I mean, if I delayed more, it could be Skarn. It could be a whole nother month, and I don't know what that actually does in terms of gameplay, but it could mean something. I don't know. There's some games that get harder as time goes by. I'm very tempted to turn you into a goat, but you're so injured that I won't. Boom. 104, nice. Alright, well, you taught him a lesson about magic. And how to apply it. Wait, what was that spell? I'm sorry, I just skipped over your spell. How clumsy of me. Alright, so just... Can you take... Nope, you can't. Yeah, whacking that manticore is not good for you. I think this will do, though. Yeah, I could have used like a different spell with him, but that's fine. I was thinking about his spells. Like, he got Disorder recently, but there's no one I want to cast Disorder on at the moment, and yeah, healing is fine. All right, yeah, I'm just trying to power through this quickly, rather than try to make the smartest tactical decisions, because I feel like I've got this pretty well under control, and there isn't too much of a consequence of getting people killed. I'm just gonna try to, yeah, get people to various locations, cast spells, and enjoy myself. And let me think. As far as the vlog's concerned, excuse me, I think that the Patreon is still doing rather well. I haven't made too big of a deal about it, but, you know, things are staying relatively the same, and I'm glad for that. You know, I wasn't really expecting much of anything, so the fact that I have as many supporters as I do is very, very helpful, and I'm very grateful for that, so, yeah, thank you for continuing to support me. It's like, I understand, you know, 1 month of supports, but a continue support each month still means a lot. I definitely don't take my Patreon supporters for granted, and yeah. So I'm very happy about that. I want to keep continuing the Patreon campaign and making people aware of it. That's why I'm mentioning it and making sure to put you guys up in the credits. All right, so we're done with our turn. But I do need to update my Patreon page. I have been forgetting to do that, and that is important. So I'm trying not to forget about that. So, anyways, yes, I'm mentioning the Patreon campaign. I feel like it's a important thing to do, and I want to make it successful as possible. And I feel like trying to make the Patreon campaign as successful as possible is another way of appreciating those who are supporting me currently. It's like you're placing your trust in my success and my ability, so yeah, not doing my best, not doing anything but my best there would be sort of an insult to your contribution, or not. Well, it would not be fully honoring your contribution, I suppose. I try to do my best. We'll just put it that way. It's maybe not exactly quite like that, but you get the idea. I thank you. I thank you, that's the main thing. So my knight will go to the town and talk to the people rather than running someone through, as I think it's a thing to do. So, who's here? Anyone? Took a while. We're in the town of Carby! It sounds like it reminds me of the various movies. I'm going to save the game real quick because there was a lag, and it just reminds me that saving states is a smart thing to do. Alright, so quick save. There we go. Alright, so it kind of reminds me of like Herbie. It's like it's one of those living car movies, Carby. But no, anyways. There's been a lot of those. This place used to prosper as the local lord's castle town, but now there isn't much left. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to make you repeat yourself. Alright, well, you're very ornate. My sister was killed by the demon army. She was a good, innocent girl. She believed that someday a prince on a white horse would come and carry her away. I want to avenge her death, but I don't know how to use swords or spells. I polish swords, hoping someday the person using my weapon will bring vengeance to her killers. Okay, well, good for you. Are you one of those, since you're very unique looking, I'm guessing you're one of those characters from a different storyline, perhaps, maybe? Or not? In any case, polish away, my dear. Or thank you very much. Lawful fighters can throw this javelin. This cloth is holy and expensive. This mail is made from plates and is also expensive, but I think, and with leather straps, by the way. Important to note. Oh, well, if you, leather straps included, you say, well, then you have yourself a sale there. So, should I consider the javelin? I think this guy's lawful. Are you lawful or neutral? I forget what kind of fighter I am. I think... No, you're neutral. You're neutral, sorry. You're neutral, so... The broadsword. The broadsword is better than the scimitar. All priests and mages can use the spiky club. And everyone can wear the holy cloth, by the way. I guess get yourself a broadsword there if you can hold it. Alright. And I'm gonna sell my old scimitar. And I'm gonna sell my old chainmail. Even though I'm currently wearing those things. I'm not gonna get a chance to rearm myself, so temporarily he's going to be naked. But when he gets his turn again, he'll be able to put that stuff on. It's kind of awkward. Hello there, I'm naked. Nice to meet you. Years ago, royalty would come to our shop, to shop at our store. We were famous throughout the province, but ever since the demon army invaded, our business has gone down the drain. Well, you're in luck, for the Holy Army is here again to spend our cash. A speed bot. Well, that sounds kind of crazy. Are you, in the case of a knight, it seems like something you give to the horse. It seems like definitely an upper. What's one of those things that would cause a heart attack? The sister of the girl at the weapon shop was killed by the demon army. The girl's been saying she wants revenge. She's no swordsman though. She's busy sharpening weapons instead. She works tirelessly at it. She hopes that someone will wreak vengeance on the demon army with one of her weapons. Admirable, I suppose, but I think she's a bit on edge. I agree. Sadly, I just bought the armor, so no, I bought a weapon. So yeah. Well, I'll take care of that. I am on the job. Pray. My heart is sincere. Check it out, but not sincere enough. Be true to your heart. If you have compassion for others, the goddess will surely forgive you. But I didn't do anything wrong. Well, I'm a vampire. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being a vampire and killing the liege lord of the land. Okay, yes, well, you're kind of backward. Well, you say she'll forgive me? I have found religion. I am a religious vampire. How very complex and confusing. The holy vampire. I have turned a new leaf. I have decided to take religion seriously. The holy vampire. I only suck on holy water, and it's delicious. Why? Who said I was vulnerable to holy water? Anyways, Gimli, just chop a knight in half. Very good. Off we go. Over here. Quite a distance to fly. For the harpy. I want to search those ruins. They sound very interesting. I believe my dog has claimed the city properly. So good enough. Although it's kind of a shame that I didn't have one of my non-humanoids kill that opponent so that Gimli could have searched something, but I don't think he was in range of anything. Anyways, I'm really interested to search that ruins is what I'm saying. I want to search the end of all the roads. I want to search the ruins. It looks like there's a lot of things to search here, and I've got an itch. I've got an itch to search things. I'm definitely going to send a search party. There's definitely a search party coming here after this battle. But I don't need to worry about that right now. Volcano. That sounds like a fun spell. That sounds like a spell that has an area almost. Volcano, the better earth spell. I love earth spells. Wait, now Arcana was tough though. Arcana was the wind guy, so if I hit him with that, he won't care that much. Skeleton soldier. Okay, so the question, does Volcano have an area? I'm a little bit concerned that it does. I'm going to cast on Arcana anyways, just... Okay, it doesn't have an area. And it only deals 3... Well, Spock, you still gain to 10 experience. It's just, it just with a name like Volcano, I almost thought it had an area. And I didn't want to hit Henry. I don't want to be mean to Henry. So I'd rather waste my spell than hurt Henry with... I care more about my friends than hitting my enemies. And still 10 experience. It's fine. Alright, we're freezing a skeleton. It's surprising that freezing is that much of a concern for skeletons, but apparently it is. I guess, well, all materials freeze and break at a certain temperature. It's still reasonable. But the cold doesn't seem nearly as much of an issue for the undead as it does for the living. I'll just put it that way. Alright, so another enemy near the spawn taken out. I want to paralyze this guy. That'd be fun. The Black Bishop definitely deserves it. Alright, well, since you can't get very far, just go ahead and paralyze that nearby foe. And you're really far away. Too bad you can't move and rest. That really wouldn't make sense unless you're sleepwalking. I mean, you're a ghost, maybe. Maybe. How am I feeling? I'm feeling just fine. Make sure to move and and then attack. Well, there's quite a bit of haunting going on here. Stop. We are the ones who do the haunting around here. So I'm going to move up and then directly slam you with one of my great, more powerful spells like Hellfire. Was it Hellfire? I think Hellfire just did the area around me, right? Yeah, good. I didn't want to hit my friendly ghost there. And it's better to burn ghosts. Okay, so that did slightly more damage than Blade Storm. I was hoping for a slightly more effective use of a spell. Ah, that's fine. Hey, Wax is back. Congratulations. Oh, what? That was a real Hydra? Yes, that's real. I'm surprised that you're still using that offensive spell there, Arcana, that you didn't Mega Restore someone. I understand that he didn't Mega Restore himself, but others kind of surprised. There are people in sort of critical condition, right? But not really that many important people. Oh, I'm paralyzed. That's annoying. I'm scared of ghosts. I guess that's... If I actually met one, I guess I sort of would be, wouldn't I? It's the real thing. It's like, yeah, it's basically what keeps me being afraid of them. Still have yet to meet one. Anyways, just do something interesting with my people. Is there something to search around here? Not really for the night. Just pick someone to fight. But first, the ghost will make a fright on the Black Bishop. Of the Black Bishop. For the Black Bishop. Congratulations, you have leveled up by scaring members of the clergy. Attack the Manticores. Hydras and Manticores get along fabulously. As in, I like to make them interact quite a bit. Spock has a health issue. I think I'm going to solve that health issue personally, as I do enjoy doting on my Spock. A Mega Restore for the Spock. Live long and prosper, my friends. And now he can keep doing his magical thing. Go ahead and just roast that skeleton warrior soldier up there. Go ahead and put him in a volcano. 69 points of damage, a sexy amount of damage. But not the number I was hoping for. Yeah, just so close to fatal damage. No cigar. Okay, what a shame. Anyways. None of our opponents nearby are paralyzed. Maybe you can... Phil, do something about that. Scare members of the clergy. That's more like it. You can't reach any of them, though, because of nearby opponents. If we can do something about this Manticore... My monk is nearly dead? Oh, Monkey Monk. Yeah, you got hit by an explosion, that's right. Okay, well, this guy's paralyzed. Rex is just gonna bite a ghost. Kind of a confusing thing to be happening. But apparently it works. Monk, run and heal yourself. And, yeah, spread out, men. Spread out so that we're no longer easy victims of area strikes. Because Arcana might be doing that again, with his level of health. Unless he decides to use a healing spell, he's being rather offensive these days. Alright, so... Yeah, now I can move in a very awkward fashion and continue to bash that Black Bishop without worry about him attacking me back on his turn. So that's good. Although there's a potential for an area strike there. A bit concerning. Let's see. Just smack... Pick somebody and smack them. I don't really know who. Pick that ghost. Just go for that ghost. That works. That worked pretty well. Pretty exact on the amount of damage needed. Brock's not doing much damage. Ooh, he's in critical condition too, so... It's best he's fighting a paralyzed opponent. And Bobbit, should you be shooting a ghost? You probably can hit someone more effective when piggybacking. All those... Yeah, Spock was healed. There could be an area attack situation here, but I like the idea of you supporting the assault on the leader. Gimli's gonna check at this mysterious end of the road. I think that's... Well, but the... Oh no, yeah, he's still on the way to the ruins. This isn't slowing him down much. Like, I want to search that ruins. There's nothing here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I forgot to rearm my knights. Oopsie doodle. The knight is naked. My knight is riding around naked. I just want to store. I bought these things, but I don't want to use them. No wonder he didn't do so much damage. He did so... I was like, why? Why didn't you do so much damage, my knight friend? He's using fisticuffs. He's not wielding a weapon, you fool. Oh, forgive me for calling myself a fool. Yeah, silly person. Well, it is kind of... I'm calling him foolish. Yeah, it's fine. I know I'm not... There's a particular one of my viewers who didn't like the idea of me calling myself a fool, and I understand. I'm sorry, I'm being oversensitive about that word now. It's fine. Just making a joke. But yeah. I'm sure you're cool about it. Just not... I'm sure you're cool about that particular word, just not me calling myself a fool, but I was joking about the knight since he wasn't wearing equipment. It's fine. It's cool. Anyways, my knight is taking some explosive damage, and so am I. Ouchie. I wonder if he took more damage because he was not wearing a plate mail. Does that affect spell damage? Could be. That would be kind of a shame. In any case, I think there are worse places he could have struck with his area attack, so that's not so bad. While I'm thinking about it, equip that gear. And I guess go ahead and use that herb since you got it. Why not? Oh, use it on me, yeah. Who knows when I'm gonna get healed. Thank you, thank you. You fed me an herb. Just kind of shove it in there. I can't move. I can't speak. What? No, I don't like it. I don't like herbs. They taste bad. Just no complaining. He shoves it right in there. Anyways, soldier, manticore. I guess the manticore has the most health to get rid of, so just blast that manticore. For 108 crazy points of craziness damage. I love my new spells. I love Spock. Very good Spock. I continue to cull the Manticore herd with my lovely hydras. And the ghosts will try to victimize whoever they can. Preferably not other ghosts, though. Because I could get paralyzed in return. So, yeah, I'm trying to avoid this side because I don't want to clog things up too much. However, since there isn't any other good targets... There we go. Yeah, take that one out. And now Phil can move up and hit more appropriate targets like the skeleton soldier or that's... No, leave the you could kill the manticore. No, paralyze the skeleton soldier. Yes. Didn't quite. Alright then. And Ted will attack this skeleton, or... maybe you should rest, actually. You're feeling pretty injured there. I mean, it's a shame that I'm having him rest so close to the other, to the enemies. Host. Again, you're injured. I don't want to take casualties needlessly, so let's do that. Then Rex. I'm gonna keep healing. I mean, there's paralyzed enemies, but we are messed up. We are all sorts of messed up, and I want to start taking massive casualties. So we'll just keep doing that. Monk's actually gonna move up whilst healing because he can do that, and we'll get our forces reorganized and continue our assault then. As most of my forces near the enemy leader are pretty messed up. I could do a mega restore on somebody, but I guess it's a bit late for that. Harpy, take the position of one of his spawning locations. That way we'll deal with less enemies in the future. That works. Another level, and even more special attack power. I'm a little bit worried about Bobbit if he were to step into that position. What would happen to him if the enemy leader decided to directly attack him? That's like Grok was almost ready to die, so I'm just gonna have him continue to attack that paralyzed opponent where he is safe. And just bite the ghost. Just bite the ghost. No need to continue paralyzing him. Yep, the ghost is dead. Although, actually, one of these guys could have done that. Oh well, I forgot my policy of fighting with my rearmost units first, as you can kind of take advantage of opportunities like that. But oh well, that's my bad for not following my typical process. Okay, Gimli, search these ruins, at least this half of it. We found a holy cloth. Picked up a holy cloth. If you'd like, you can put on a holy cloth. I was hoping for something better than a holy cloth, because you can buy a holy cloth at the local town, but it saves you a good amount of money, so I'm not one to sneeze. That's nothing to sneeze on, a holy cloth. Unless that's how it became holy in the first place, is like a saint. A saint sneezed on it. It's like, and then an even more holy person said, "Bless you," and then the cloth was blessed with holy snot. And okay, story's gone off the walls. Bladestorm! If there was someone that needed to be healed, it's too bad, because Bladestorm. Done. Turn over. Melting the earth and striking me at the same time as the knight. I probably shouldn't have moved there, but that's fine. Where does that ghost think he's going? Is he going to haunt Cheshire itself? Kind of seems that way. I don't know. Somebody do something about that ghost. You! Wellhound! Track down that ghost. Or maybe the harpy? Was there a harpy nearby? No, never mind. Alright, Knight is going to die unless I save his butt. Mega Restore! Should it be him or me? It should be him, definitely. Hopefully, if I stop crowding myself, I will be okay. Where should the knight attack? Let's see, the Black Bishop's feeling rather healthy. Monk should continue to cure himself of his ailments. I'm not sure if resting or healing is better, but I think he gets more experience for healing himself, so we'll just do that. I'll try to scare the skeleton to death, and it is amazingly effective. This skeleton soldier is going to be blasted by magic. I think he's going to be a good magic victim. Sounds good. Bada bing, bada boom. Volcano of Doom. Brilliant. And now somebody's got to take the hit from Arcana if we're going to beat on him. If we're going to beat on him. Let's not beat on him quite yet. Actually. Let's restore ourselves and prepare to beat on Arcana. But the Harpies can, actually. The Harpies can kind of start freezing him and get him on his, keep him on his toes. Get him on his, get him on the ropes, as it were. Go ahead and start freezing him. Freeze him up. Get that delicious leader experience. That's good. Yes, I like that idea. So we're pestering him significantly. We have paralyzed a pup. Grok is continuing to beat on a paralyzed manticore. And my ghosts are trying to paralyze anyone who remains or kill them. That works too. You may hear a helicopter outside. I can't really do much about that. Except for mention that there is a helicopter outside, apparently. Interesting. Alright, I guess go ahead and arrow that pup, finish him off, and we can continue to advance. That's weird. Is there another item in the other part of the ruins? No. No, there's not. Okay, just curious. It's a 2-part ruins. Thought there'd be 2 parts in there. Paralyze. Fellhound level increase. Right, the knights could attack Arcana direct. No, the knights can't attack Arcana directly. We'll attack the Black Bishop and get that delicious Black Bishop experience. That works. Rex can attack Arcana directly and continue to attempt to paralyze him and not get the counterattack. Very good. We are piling on him. It's quite the dog pile at the moment. Put it that way. A dog that likes nothing. There's nothing a hellhound likes more than eating a weak opponent made entirely out of bones. That's got to be quite a positive experience for him. A fragile opponent made entirely of bones. Alright, well, we're running out of room to even attack this enemy, so... Tell you what, Hellhound, pursue that ghost. We mustn't let him get away. There must be no survivors. But this ghost will continue the attack. Okay, and we're done. A little bit scary for the Harpy and the Knight. He does not like, and he hit his own Black Bishop. He really does not like the Knights. I thought it was just the fact that me and that Knight were together, but I think he's just gunning for the Knight now. That's interesting. Okay, Harpy's not feeling so good. But continue the assault. Nonetheless. There is no reason to hold back at this point. He is nearly done. The battle is nearly completed. Oh, we're not going to kill him that way. Should I... Yeah, Knight. Go ahead and finish that guy off, Knight. You have my permission. And then somebody else will fill that space to continue the assault. Let's see. I think Rex should back off. You're just not powerful enough. And Wax is feeling healthy enough to attack. You attack, you get counterattacked for a pretty severe amount of damage, but ultimately it's okay. Alright, now we can start meleeing him directly if we want. Betty still is good enough to hit him with a freeze. Go ahead and move, take up this open spot. And hit him with the freeze. Good. The assault continues. Oh. You can't fire arrow at this distance? Okay, well you could Volcano the Skeleton or Arcana. Skeleton doesn't seem that... Or, I mean, the fire arrow doesn't seem that great. Or, I mean, the Volcano... Or, it doesn't seem like that great of an option to hit the Skeleton. So, yeah, just go ahead and move up and fire arrow him directly. We'll see how much stat damage that does. Probably still not... No, 34. I was going to say, probably not that much still. But 34 is decent. On Arcana, yeah, that's decent damage. Let's try to take care of the Skeleton. I think we can handle it with just these two characters. Yes, very good. Alright, now, I think there are people that can do more damage than this dog here. Then again, you're perfectly healthy. Let's take a look. Well, the Monk could certainly do some whacking damage. Go ahead and do the whacking damage, Monk. You could get killed, but I think you'll be okay, because we're hitting their leader really hard. I'm going to Blade Storm him. Yeah, he's almost done for. And we've got an Archer coming in. Bobbit, the Archer, is going to do a little bit more damage. He's definitely going to be healing if we don't kill him this turn. I'm not sure how much... Who does the most damage out of the rest of us? I think it's somebody other than our dog. Now, is it Ted? Is it Henry? Or is it Phil? I think actually Phil might be able to do the most damage to Arcana, despite the fact that he's not melee. Well, if he wasn't enough to do the trick. That's okay, we'll just have to get more experience. Ho-hum. What a tragedy to earn more experience. I wonder if I should be reclaiming the capital city of Cheshire before we conquer this sector. I don't think that's too much of a concern. But maybe. Well, if it is something that we should be concerned about, it's not something I'll be doing this playthrough, so... Oh well. Just a thought that passed over my mind. Or crossed my mind. He heals himself. It's just interesting that he's going for the capital city. I'm not sure exactly why he's making that a priority. It intrigues me so. I'm gonna have Gimli move that way. Alright, I think your time is up. I could have Betty track him down as well. The ghosts, I mean, but don't think it's necessary. Alright, more special attack power. I love seeing that. Continuing to freeze. Alright, Wax is too messed up to continue the assault. If he wants to be up front anyways. And Knight is messed up. Henry could probably take one hit, but he's still... A lot of our people are kind of injured. Okay, yeah, that worked. That worked. And then... I think... maybe we should have someone instead of Spock. But, well, Spock's here. Just keep the fire arrow assault up now that you're here. And, I think we can exchange maybe Phil for the Knights, maybe? That would work. Because the Knight's definitely more powerful. Slam, 49. And then the Monk was actually decent. 47. Yeah, he's actually very powerful. In fact, I think I can get you a better weapon to upgrade your damage even more. Then we use a short bow. And I'm kind of wishing that my character was around to do something, but that's fine. My archer, I mean. I'll follow up with the Blade Storm. And once again, he's going to be healing himself. I can't quite output enough damage to kill this guy right now. But we'll get there eventually. Huh. Is there a better formation I could be using? Perhaps so. I'll have to reconsider this. Better arrangements of soldiers. But while we have the advantage, let's continue to rest up. Anyone who's too injured, just in case we need it. This will give me time to potentially chase down that ghost back there, I guess. Alright, what happens now? He restores himself, of course. And the ghost is now haunting the capital. The capital city is now haunted. No, we have failed the objective of making sure that the capital city is not haunted. Now the people, the populace is terrified. I mean, really. Alright, so I guess we'll just keep up the assault. But my Hydra is messed up. Rex, I probably should have had you rest, but I guess you can probably survive a hit. Go ahead and bite him. That worked just fine. Okay, very good. You'll gain a level. The people that are whacking the enemy leader are gaining levels, so eventually we'll beat him, but I would like to be more efficient about it if I could. Oh good, my sniper. My character's ready to fight again, so that'll increase the damage output. Maybe that'll be enough. Learned Cold. That might help. It's a different element. Knight's level increased. Good. I'm glad to get all the experience. This training is really good. The monk bashes him. Betty freezes him. And I love my harpies. Lovely ladies. Harpy level increased. Brilliant. Get out of the way for the sniper. Coming through. Or can I fire from here? Only if I had the rapid bow. But I've just got the short one. Okay. And then we've nearly got him with this assault. But not quite. We're really, really close. Maybe I should replace one of my attackers. I should replace, maybe. I'm not sure. In any case, next turn. But we've got him on the defensive, at least. Okay, now the ghost is coming back. After successfully haunting, he is coming back to save his master. Well, we're not going to have any of that. Bite that ghost. Bite him well. Gimli certainly would have been able to provide the attack power output to put an end to the enemy boss, but he's not here right now. He's going to the capital city, and he's gonna take all the glory. He's gonna claim all the credits. I did it. It was me. Because he's just a glory hound. He's a glory hog. I think Rex can take another hit. I'm gonna make Rex take another hit while my hydras heal. Alright, so maybe cold can make the difference. Are you feeling a bit cold? I think I can do cold from a distance, too. 8 points. Nope, cold made things worse. That just made things worse. Dang it, Spock. Looks like our knight's doing more damage. And the monk will be doing more damage. I'm sure our archers will be doing more damage, so... yeah, we're gonna get through this eventually. I'm not intentionally keeping him alive for experience. It's just kind of working out that way, and I'm fine with that. But I'm trying my best. Just can't quite kill him. If only Gimli were here. Oh, he decided to melt the earth. Well, that changes things. You are doomed, and so is Rex and the harpy. Whoa! Okay, well he got a double kill. Good for you. Right, and he's gonna summon new friends. Boo! I didn't expect him to do that. Well, we're gonna get revenge on that manticore, that's for sure. Wax level increased. I don't think there's any real penalty to taking casualties. It just doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, other than feeling slightly bad for not doing the best for your men. Other than that. So I could have Spock get out of the way for some of my melee units to hit. But I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be okay. Well yeah, actually no, Spock, move over here and go ahead and volcano that dragon pup. Boom. There. Dragon pup thoroughly eliminated. And now, I think well, there are certain people I would like to get the experience, but only the dog can take the hit and survive, so yeah, very good. Now, I guess, who would I like to get the experience? I can give it to me. I kind of would like to see what Ted turns... Ted! Do it, Ted. Alright, well, we got you a level, Ted. Alright, can't be too frivolous, though, otherwise he'll survive again. I guess Betty. We'll make it. Betty can take it. Betty can make it to the next level. Hooray! We have vanquished Arcana. Alrighty. Oh, he's looking bloody. Ooh, that's unexpected. Ah, this won't be my end. You're nothing to me. My powers shall... You have defeated Arcana, maybe possibly permanently, I'm not sure. He didn't look very healthy. Your Majesty, you've finally been able to return. All of your vassals welcome you back. After hearing of your struggle powerful warriors have gathered from across the land. It will be possible for you to hire more powerful warriors than before. Now that you reclaim Holy Cheshire, the Staff of Light is beginning to grow brighter. Because of this, you should be able to summon more powerful monsters. However, there are still battles ahead. The enemy's resistance will be redoubled. Don't let your guard down. Oh, well, it looks like the game's kicking it up a notch. Well, that's cool. I wonder, will I be given more slots to hire? Otherwise, I might have to fire people to hire more powerful people, as was told to me before. In any case, our guardsmen have kicked a lot of butts and gained levels, and that's good news. Particularly, there are manticores that have more fuller manes that flow with greater vitality. Alright, so, thank you very much for watching me play Dark Wizard. We're gonna save the game. And also, thank you for listening to me talk about various things I'm going to be doing for Halloween and the vlog in general. I am looking forward as well to seeing you tomorrow for the live stream. If you would like to join me, there will be another live stream, and it should be fun. I will once again be playing Star Break, but I am thinking about branching off into other online games as usual. In any case, thank you very much. Or even, actually, I was thinking about expanding my live streaming and doing a second live streaming night some other nights, or just... I like the idea of doing live streaming. I had a lot of fun with my previous live stream, and so yeah, if you'd like to see more live stream about a different topic besides like MMOs, I could do a second live stream, and generally get more content out there without having to edit it as much. So that'd be fun. So yeah, maybe I could be persuaded to do a second live stream just because it's so much fun and so easy to do. But in any case, yes. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, potentially in the Starbreak live stream, and that'll be at the usual 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. So I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. I think I have saved the game properly. And good night. And prospectively, happy Halloween to you, and whatever you choose to do for Halloween, whatever you choose to be. Alright, so again, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Good night.